hit your bass hit your when the bass hit your face, you be like. When the bass hit your face, you be like. Bass hit your bass hit your when the bass hit your face, you be like. When the bass hit your face, you be like.
We got that market really down in oil and gas. We are a refinery home for oil and gas, but we're not minerals.
Okay, so as you can tell, we're in a hotel in Evanston, Wyoming. Let me explain why. About 6 miles east of here, Saturday afternoon. I only had a couple hours left of drive time. About 6 miles east of here, Saturday afternoon, we were climbing a long, slow uphill grade. The truck started pulsing forward a little bit. The RPMs would rev up 200 or 300, maybe. And I figured, what's going on with this? I thought, is the torque converter going out? What's the deal? I looked down, wasn't running hot, but I was pulsing. So I crested the hill, decided I was going to stop, crested the hill. There was an exit about a half mile down the other side of the hill. Worked my way over to the right lane, got pulled off, shut down the truck, got out, pulled the dipstick on the transmission just to check the fluid and see where it's at. Pre-trip, it was fine. Checked the transmission fluid dipstick, it's dry. And I thought, well, that's weird. Looked underneath the truck, big pool of transmission fluid underneath there. What happened was I blew a transmission cooler line, so the fluid circulates through a cooler before it comes back to the transmission, and it helps keep the temperature down lower. I blew a transmission cooler line. So all my transmission fluid was dumping out, losing it. So got towed into Evanston, Wyoming. Dealership was not, at least the service wasn't open on Saturday when I got here, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. It took a while to get towed, but the service department wasn't closed or wasn't open on Saturday. So we got a hotel room. We sat Saturday, we sat Sunday, went in Monday, and they pulled it in, took a peek at it. It's toast. We've got to order a new one. So from that point, when they ordered it, it's 3 to 5 days for it to come in, barring any weather delays, and then probably a day or two to put it in. So we're talking 7 to 10 days. I'm going to be in this hotel room in total. It's going to cost me a fortune. New transmission installed, everything put back together the way it needs to be. It's almost $8,000, plus I'll have a $600 hotel bill. So this one's sorry. Can't you see I'm shooting a video? Can you give me some respect and give me some space and let me do my job? I'm trying to do a video here. Yeah, go somewhere else. God, the nerve of people. Can you imagine? There's no privacy in this room. It's one big open room, and there's no privacy. So, sorry. I'm bored. Can you tell? So, how did I make it? Here's how I did it. Check it out. I'm going to be in this hotel room. Okay, so what you do is you start with 2 different pieces of video. Don't move the camera. The camera has to be in the exact same position. And you've got 2 different pieces of video. In the middle, there's what's called a mask. You can set up a keyframe on your second video and insert mask, and then you can move the mask around within the video as it plays. So right there, I'm moving it over a little bit, scooting it to the left, scooting it to the left. I did this different color on the other side so you guys can tell where the mask is and isn't. But you continue to move the mask over further and further to where you get just the original video left, and then you can move it all the way over and swipe it completely out of the way. And that's how you do it. And here's what it looks like inside the editor. So you've got one video on the bottom, that's the one on the right. Top video is one on the blue on the left. So if you look close at the blue line, all the little dots are the keyframes, and every time there's a keyframe change, that's where I'm moving the mask around to make the video smooth. God, the nerve of people. Can you imagine? So that's how you do masking within a video. It's kind of a cool deal. Think of the video editor. The bottom video is the bottom layer of the cake, and then that blue layer plays picture-in-picture on top of the first one. So every time you add a piece of video, if you add a third piece of video, now this video is playing on top of that one, on top of the bottom one. And then you can use how opaque it is, the opacity you can change, to where you can have 3 or 4 different pieces of video playing at the same time. You can also take each one of those blue layers and make them smaller and put them in corners, and play everything at one time. I do everything on my phone, and it's tough at times for 5 pieces of video to play, plus the music, plus the graphics, plus the transitions, the keyframes, everything that my videos entail. There's a lot to it. I don't know if you guys understand how much editing there is in my videos and how long they take to put together, and what a task it is. But it's something I like to do. It takes up my free time when I'm not driving, when I'm sitting for the night. I work on my videos, but there's a lot to it. There's a lot that you guys don't see, but it's kind of cool. I thought maybe I'll start sharing some of my editing stuff with you guys. Maybe some of you guys that are just wanting to start a channel can learn from it. So that's part of what I'm going to start doing. I'll do a little here, a little there. It won't be every time. And when I do a different technique, maybe I'll show how I did it. So we'll check in with you guys next time. See ya.